What's up?
All right, let's go stick it in the ground and see what we can do. Come on.
I'm Derek Schnarr, and I love golf. Having been a youth golf instructor for years, I've seen what a positive role the game can play in people's lives. And that gave me an idea. Why not create a tour that would reach out to the community?
We want you to be the best. That's what we want.
It would give youths a chance to make golf more than just golf. They could make a difference.
We want you to play the best. We want you to be very successful in life. And we want you
I ran it by some students, and they got the ball rolling. It's called the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour.
On behalf of the Bucket of Hope, I'd like to thank you for being here.
And today, things are starting to take off.
Today we are at Tumbledown Trails. It is the first tournament in many across the city of Madison that will represent the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour. The Bucket of Hope Junior Tour is very unique because it really is about promoting junior golf while raising money for the community.
You're watching Golf for Me! Next year I'm going to University of Wisconsin-La Crosse and I'm going to major in health science and hopefully pursue a career in medicine.
Pretty cool collaborative group.
We have like 8 to 12 girls, but then it's split up into like different groups and each group is in charge of different charities. Each girl can concentrate on one thing instead of everyone doing everything.
Being on a team of golf changed my life, so then I got more involved with like lessons and playing golf, and then I got involved with the Bucket of Hope tour, and I was playing in those tournaments, and then like the purpose of the tournaments was to raise money for the community, so then I got involved in the community and wanting to help the community, and then now the two are just connected to me. Like they're both connected, community, helping the community and the golf tournaments, and I want other people to have that.
We picked all of our charities. This year we're trying to really get involved and not only donate money but be the ones to see the change that we're giving to.
Well, we originally decided this year all of the money was going to the Madison schools. Now that we have a lot more people on the board, we've changed that and we want to spread the money out to schools, community, homeless, whoever we can get the money to that needs it.
Today we're looking at 40 golfers, half girls, half boys, and we're hoping that that's going to end up feeding 300 families for 4 weeks in a row.
When we come out and play, Tumbledown Trail donates their golf course, and then these juniors pay an entry fee, and the money goes directly to a charity around town, and then the kids actually get involved with that charity. So not only is it promoting junior golf, but really these are the golfers of the future. If we're trying to fill memberships, the young golfers are soon going to be adult golfers, and that's really what we're trying to do, is build the game from within while at the same time giving back to the community. And it all starts right here at Tumbledown Trails.
12 through 16, your carts are over
The Bucket of Hope Junior Tour has been going on for about 3 years, and there's a couple of gentlemen that come out to volunteer their time. One of them is Tim Byrne. Tim is also the head golf coach at Madison Memorial, and really all summer long, he kind of chases around the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour, makes sure that everybody's getting to where they have to go. It really is a daunting task, and behind it all, he's kind of responsible for making this whole thing work.
Tim, everybody got me? Okay, good luck today. We're going to be going out to our holes in about 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. We started 3 years ago, and when we first started, we had a few kids that came out. We started with about 25 kids in our first tournament, and we thought that was exceptional because we gave them notice of about 3 weeks to do it.
Since then, the tour has grown citywide.
We have some tremendous venues to play all around the city of Madison. Almost all the courses in the city are involved. And so it's just become a real community-wide event. All these golf pros that are around on the different courses, they welcome us with open arms. They're backing our junior tour that we have here. And it really gives them an opportunity for a lot of their junior players to play also.
One of the things I know the tour prides itself on is not only raising money, but developing the player. We've kind of created the toughest regional and sectional in the state.
This has really become a tournament that's really taken on some quality to it. I think that's the thing that we've built over the years is the quality of the tournament. We also have younger players because we do have age divisions. And so we get together and we teach them rules while we're out here, etiquette on the golf course. They meet different kids from different areas, different schools. One foursome today that you didn't see out there, one was from Portage, one was from Waunakee, one was from Madison, and another one was from the far west side of Madison. So these girls hadn't met before, so it was really nice to see. And in first place, and also the low score for girls in the tournament, Lauren Skiba.
Well, we're wrapping up the tournament here at Tumbledown, and with me, Lauren Skiba. She's not in high school. No, she's going to be in 8th grade. Lo and behold, she's our winner today. Lauren, congratulations. Tell me about your round. How'd you play with your shoe?
I shot an 87 and I played pretty good. The roughs are pretty tough, but
Pretty thick?
yeah, I tried to stay on them.
Okay, is that your lowest competitive score? Were you comfortable today? This is our first 18-hole event, wasn't it, with all the high school players? And you beat them all. Are you like the next Sherry Steinow, or who do we have here? Do we know? I can tell you this, Lauren's put in all the work over the winter. We saw her about 3 times a week. But here's the cool thing. Skiing, very good. Junior Olympics, correct? Fantastic. Wonderful soccer player, right? Okay. And a golfer. So she's not a one-sport athlete. She's still 7th grade, going into 8th grade, going to be going to Middleton in a couple of years. Kicks off the season with a win against all the high school players. Lots of rumblings going around Tumbledown today about young Miss Skiba. Congratulations, thanks for playing.
Well, the Tumbledown tournament has come to a close, and today we had a great turnout. The charity they were playing for is the River Food Pantry of Dane County. The girls are getting ready to volunteer at the food pantry to see who the money is helping. Their goal was to raise enough money to fund our Friday night dinners. Did they make it? We won't find out until they get there.
Rule number 1, no speed too extreme. Rule number 2, no speed too extreme. Rule number 3, no speed too extreme. This is the Burner Superfast 2.0. This is dominant distance. The Burner Brotherhood of Speed. You in?
To the duffers, the hacks, we've been there.
To the 3 and 4 putters, we learned.
And to the Rough Riders and Sandmen, we're ready to teach you.
To everybody out there who thinks they can't play the game, the over 28,000 PGA golf professionals say, we're here to help you discover or rediscover the joys of golf. To you, and you, and you, we're here.
We're here to make your game better. Come join us, Wisconsin.
It is time for Tips from a Pro, sponsored by the Wisconsin PGA. One of the most important shots in golf is the pitch shot. About 70% of the shots you're going to hit on the golf course are from inside of 100 yards. And with me, head golf professional Rick Witt and his assistant Matt to demonstrate a pitch shot.
All right, grip down just a little bit on the golf club. So he's going to come down, as you can see that you'll see some grip. Secondly, we've narrowed our stance down, we've turned it to open or turned to the left.
Got it.
Now we're going to keep the ball in the middle of our stance. So when we hinge back, we're going to transfer our weight to our right. Left wrist is hinged. Hinge down and through and turn through it just a little bit. I see a lot of people that don't want to turn. They want to keep that weight on that right foot, stick it in the ground. Perfect.
I want to thank head golf professional Rick Witt and his assistant golf professional, Matt Hartman, for giving us a tip from a pro, sponsored by the Wisconsin PGA.
I'm Claire Reichenbacher with the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour, and you're watching Golf for Me. Tonight we're at the River Food Pantry with Jenny.
Well, the River is the busiest food pantry in Dane County. We serve over 2,200 families each month.
Wow.
We've been open for 5.5 years. When we opened initially, or when we were getting ready to open, we actually thought we would serve about 100 families a week.
Wow.
And now it can be up to 600 families some weeks. So we're a lot busier than we ever anticipated. We don't get any money from the government or the state or the city. This entire operation is run 100% on donations. We get some money from grants and foundations, and a few businesses and a few churches, but most of our money just comes from individuals.
Thank you so much for talking with us today, Jenny. We're pleased to be here and so excited at the work you're doing.
The girls and I have been here since early afternoon, and we've been put to work doing different things.
You're doing a great job with the melon.
Some are assigned to stations in the pantry to assist patrons who use the pantry's services. And while their parents are shopping or eating, their kids are having fun with some of the other Bucket of Hope girls who are trying to make balloon figures for them.
You guys get flowers too? You only make flowers or flowers? I can make flowers.
Of course, the lucky folks get to serve dinner.
Would you like some? All right.
You're at the River Food Pantry, and I'm here with Jim.
Harrier.
Give me the whole spiel, you know. Tell me about why you're here, why you do it. I heard you give the history before. Let me know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm a volunteer cook here and on the board of the River Food Pantry. We're on the north side, and we started small with one night 5 years ago. We've served 65,000 plates of food in the 5 years for dinner on Friday nights.
Wow.
But every week we give away about 25 to 30,000 pounds of food in the pantry.
Okay.
The main reason that people come here is to go through the pantry. They're able to come once a week. There's no means test. If they just tell us they need it, they register. They can come once a week in one of our 4 pantry sessions. They get a shopping cart. They can go through and choose the groceries they want.
Yep.
We got food going here.
Perfect.
More beef tonight.
Yep.
And they leave here with $75 to $100 worth of groceries. So you figure that they're probably leaving, if they come once a week, they're getting about $400 worth of food that really helps people in need. When I first started here, I assumed that people who came to the food pantry were homeless, but they're not. Maybe fewer than 5% are. Right. What really it is that about a third of them are on fixed income. Social Security, disability, that kind of thing.
Sure.
And some shockingly low amounts, like $600 to $900 a month. Imagine living on that. The single largest increase is in the working poor. People who have jobs, often single parent families. We've seen a lot of kids come through supper tonight. That's an example. The mothers or fathers bring them. Yep. People who have run out of unemployment insurance. It's people with a heart who care, who provide the final, the last little thread of a safety net. Yep. And it's a real service for people.
I'm Melanie. I'm from the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour, and I'm just gonna come hang out with you guys tonight.
Okay,
so.
that's fine.
Yeah. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
It's been fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah. We couldn't run without volunteers.
Right.
And it takes 40 to 50 people on a Friday night to make this place run. All our food is cooked from scratch. We never know really what's going to be available that week to fix, because it really depends on what America has gotten rid of.
Sure.
And tonight some retail store had rump roast, not a very good cut of beef. And our chef sliced it very thinly, rolled it up, cooked it with an au jus. We've served it with mashed potatoes. I riced every potato myself. My arms are sore from doing that. Made mashed potatoes from scratch, you know, with butter just like Mom did it. Gravy from scratch. We made corn on the cob. We have a fresh fruit salad because it's a beautiful season for that. If we wanted to give away nothing but Twinkies and potato chips, we'd have mountains of them.
Right.
But we spend probably $5,000 to $7,000 a month to go and buy wholesale good proteins, cheeses, meats, so that people can not just have junk food when they leave here, but really food with a balanced diet, a lot of fresh produce, so they can feed their families and survive, not go hungry. Weekends are a time to relax and kick back and golf or do whatever you do.
Yeah.
And I felt, well, Friday night, why not serve 200 to 300 people for dinner? You feel good about it, and you've done good. You've done an honest good.
We have a gift for you.
To the Duffers, the Hacks. We've been there.
To the 3 and 4 putters, we learned.
And to the Rough Riders and Sandmen, we're ready to teach you.
To everybody out there who thinks they can't play the game, the over 28,000 PGA golf professionals say, we're here to help you discover or rediscover the joys of golf. To you, and you, and you, we're here.
We're here to make your game better. Come join us, Wisconsin.
Distance comes from tuning loft. Distance comes from tuning flight path. Distance comes from tuning face angle. Only one driver can tune the 3 dimensions to distance. Introducing R11. Tailor-made, the #1 driver in golf.
You're so smart.
Rule number 1, no speed too extreme. Rule number 2, no speed too extreme. Rule number 3, no speed too extreme. This is the Burner Superfast 2.0. This is dominant distance, the Burner Brotherhood of speed. You in?
To the Duffers, the Hacks. We've been there.
To the 3 and 4 putters, we learned.
And to the Rough Riders and Sandmen, we're ready to teach you.
To everybody out there who thinks they can't play the game, the over 28,000 PGA golf professionals say, we're here to help you discover or rediscover the joys of golf. To you, and you, and you, we're here.
We're here to make your game better. Come join us, Wisconsin.
Most of the grocery stores in the Madison area donate food to the food pantry system. Most of that is done through Second Harvest or through Community Action Coalition. Those are the 2 organizations that will pick up food at stores, and then they sort the food and they distribute it then, or they allow it to be taken by food pantries. We have our own sources. In addition to using those 2 food banks, we also have our own access to food through a couple of grocery stores. Cub Foods donates a lot of stuff to us. 200,000 pounds of food a year. So we're really proud of that organization for helping us out. because we need a lot of help. And we give away so much food. We give away 25,000 pounds a week, and we can't always get that much food from Second Harvest. So we need extra sources of food.
Okay, ladies, somebody's gonna come up here.
All of us girls here are part of a board called the Bucket of Hope. So we golf in a series of golf tournaments, and each girl pays to enter, and the profits go to charities like this. And I organized us coming here today, and so it was really cool for us to thank you. So this was really cool for us to come here. I have never been to a food pantry before, and I can honestly say this changed the way I think about everything. I didn't realize how many people in the community needed help, needed food. It really sorry. It really made me realize how much we take for granted. And this is really cool what you guys do here, and I'm really proud of all of you guys. So now we have a gift for you. We want to give you this check for $1,200 that we raised. We really wanted to have enough money for 4 Friday night dinners in a row, and I think we accomplished it.
Well, just let me say a couple things. One, I thank these young ladies for their hearts, and I thank you for crying too. It's a really nice thing to do. It's great. Don't ever be ashamed of shedding some tears for people. So thank you so much. This will help so much, and it will really provide lots of meals. Ray, you hear this? $300 a meal for the next month. Thank you very, very, very much.
Distance comes from tuning loft. Distance comes from tuning flight path. Distance comes from tuning face angle. Only one driver can tune the 3 dimensions to distance. Introducing R11. TaylorMade, the #1 driver in golf.
You're so smart.
To the duffers, the hacks. We've been there.
To the 3 and 4 putters, we learned.
And to the Rough Riders and Sandmen, we're ready to teach you.
To everybody out there who thinks they can't play the game, the over 28,000 PGA golf professionals say, we're here to help you discover or rediscover the joys of golf. To you, and you, and you, we're here.
We're here to make your game better. Come join us, Wisconsin.
I graduated from school here. I went to Madison West and then the university. Took a job out of college with a tiny little upstart golf club company. Now it's the largest, most successful golf club company in the history of the game of golf.
When you think of golf in Madison, Wisconsin, you think of Steve Stricker, Jerry Kelly, Sherry Steinauer. And those are all great stories. But I'll tell you the one you should know about, and that is with Executive Vice President Sean Toulon of TaylorMade Adidas Golf.
I was working here, believe it or not, right here at Vitens, working for George Skiro, and George Vitens was still with us then. And you know, TaylorMade was just getting started as a golf club company. Everybody thought it was crazy, you know, because golf clubs were made out of wood, and these were made out of metal. Nobody thought we had a chance at doing anything.
We have a new product this year called R11 that's got some incredible technology, and we added something right at the last minute, which was pretty controversial really, and instead of painting the driver black, we painted it white. And what's happened now is, you know, every week there's 50 or 60 white drivers in play on the PGA Tour. The PGA Tour looks like a TaylorMade sales meeting. Really what we've been after for about 12 years now has been, if you can adjust things in the driver that begin to change what we will call your launch conditions. How fast does the ball come off the club face? Do you have the right spin rate? Do you have the right launch angle? And do you have the right left to right bias? So when you can get those things dialed in for your swing or my swing or Mark Disrud's swing, whoever it might be, you're going to see some incredible performance gains. You're going to get everything out of your swing that you possibly can.
One of the things we really appreciate in the community here in Madison is your involvement with all the other tournaments, especially the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour and the Cap Times Invitational. Sean, thanks for joining me today.
Nice to be here, and congratulations on a great success with the show.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
That does it for the Tumbledown Tournament, but this is only tournament number 1 of the Bucket of Hope Tour, with many more to come and many more people to help. The girls successfully managed to raise enough money to fund 4 Friday night dinners for the River Food Pantry right here in Madison.
Thanks for watching Golf For Me. I'm Derek Schnarr. Tune in next week because we might be knocking on your front door.
This season on Golf For Me, we're going to meet a young golfer who faces different challenges than your average high school golfer.
When I'm out on the golf course, I don't care if I have cerebral palsy. I'm just a normal kid.
We'll get to meet some of Wisconsin's best pros at the Backyard Bash.
The Troops, that's my #1 charity out on tour. We're going to make everybody take notice.
And of course, we'll get to see the girls on the Bucket of Hope Junior Tour and the charities they'll be contributing to. It's all happening right here in Madison. It's your city, your causes, your show, and your golf.